In Nicaragua, the place where we were filming was that remote from other habitation that there's no way that we can stay in a hotel. We have to sort our own accommodation. We have to bring that with us. And in this case, it was a camp, and the form that this camp took was everybody had their own mosquito dome on a bit of a ground sheet underneath one big tarpaulin. We needed that because it did rain. It rained quite heavily, but just having a tarpaulin above you isn't in itself good enough, because that's going to stop the water landing on you directly, but in heavy rain that is then going to possibly just wash through the camp and get everything wet. So we actually had to dig a moat around our camping space there to make sure that the water, when it came off the tarpaulin, flowed harmlessly around and then away to the river. Hygiene, how do you keep yourself clean? What's the bathroom situation? Well, in Nicaragua we basically washed in the river. You could jump in the river if you felt like it, but there's a bit of a current there though, so don't go too far from the side, you might get washed away. Bathroom, we made a shed down a path, a winding path. That was actually quite civilized. The only problem there was how to know whether somebody's there or not. You might see their head sort of poking above the planks, but if you didn't, and we actually arrived at a certain sort of code. We had a plastic bowl on a piece of string or something. If it's hanging outside the shed, then it meant somebody was in there, but a few people forgot which way around it was, so you know, occasionally you wander down there, and good idea is just to be whistling as you go down the path, and if you get an answering whistle, then there's somebody there and you just have to sort of hop around and wait until they emerge.